IELTS describing charts. Graphs and charts can show facts, as in number 1. The two graphs show the number of people employed by the company in 1990 and 2000. We use indicate when we want to draw a conclusion about the figures in the charts. These figures indicate that the company is growing in size each year. We use illustrate to refer to evidence or proof of something, as in number 3. These figures illustrate the need for better management of our resources. Pay special attention. We do not use demonstrate, display, or tell to describe a chart. Compare the following examples. Number 4. The salesman demonstrated the machine for us. Here, demonstrated means show how something works. Number 5. Look at the figures displayed on the screen. Displayed, show on a screen. Number 6. The girl's work was displayed for all to see. Displayed here means make sure it can be easily seen. Number 7. Did I tell you about my accident? Tell here means give a verbal or written account of a story. IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. Of which or of whom. Number 1. Proportion of which or proportion of whom. Some of which, all of which, most of whom, both of whom, 20% of each. Examples: the country has 4 distinct seasons, 2 of which have some rainfall. It means 2 out of the 4 seasons. The council collects 30 kilograms of waste per household, 25% of which is recycled. 20% of the waste. Number 2. The property of which, the size of which, the size of which, the effect of which, the temperature of which, the cost of which. For example, the biggest selling items were widgets, the cost of which increased by $50 over the period. The cost of which means the cost of widgets. The flapper is attached to wheel, the speed of which is controlled by gears. The speed of which means the speed of the wheel. IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. Tip: lower level writers use very strong, definite language. For example, the data clearly show. It is obvious that there were dramatic changes. Higher level writers use milder language. For example, the data seem to show. It appears that there was some fluctuation. IELTS Academic Writing Task 1. To get a good mark in Task 1, you need to say how big a difference is. For a small difference, you can use slightly, somewhat. And for big difference, considerably, far or way, significantly, much. For example, number 1. Widget sales fell between 2007 and 2009, but gadget sales experienced a far greater decrease in the same period. Number 2. The new shopping mall will have a much larger car park. Number 3. Between 2000 and 2010, economic growth showed a slightly sharper incline.